So now, what did we do yesterday? What did we learn yesterday? Tell me in brief. Tell me in one line, one word.
Polynomials.
Polynomials. That is why it's very important to think before you answer. Yeah?
You know something about like some input,
I said one word.
input, output, table or function?
Now that is an offshoot of that. So polynomial is what we learned. So I would suggest you come to a place where I can see you, okay? Okay. So anyways, I can see you still, but you'll not be able to see the board if you're sitting there. Arab, you might want to move.
I can see it from the table.
That is for YouTube, not for you right now. So we have Naina also. Hey Naina. We have Lohit as well. Okay, I think we have a better presence now in the classroom. Okay. All right. Some kids are still missing, but I hope they will join soon. What happened? You're growing beard, Vivan? No? I see kids noticing their chin to see how many beards you have got. And trust me, once you get it, it becomes an overhead, okay?
No, it's called mewing. It's like
Okay, out of syllabus. What is that? Alright. So yesterday we were talking about polynomials. What does polynomial mean? Simply put, polynomial means any equation. If I say this equals y, this is a polynomial. Polynomial. Whether you pronounce it the British way or American way or Indian way, polynomial will remain polynomial. Okay? This is math class. Okay. So this is a polynomial. Why? Because it has many terms. Everything is called a term which is separated by an operation or by equal to. So here we have 3 terms. So there are more than one term. That's why it's called polynomial. Okay?
Wait, so any equation would be called a polynomial?
Yes.
Okay.
Every equation. Even if I say x equals 5, it's a polynomial because this is one term and this is second term.
And it has an equation.
And yeah, it has both terms. Doesn't matter whether it has equal to sign or not. Yeah?
And then equal sign.
Yeah. So it has 2 terms. So it's polynomial.
Okay.
Now, what it means is every equation will be a polynomial by default because you have an equal to sign, there will be something on one side, then something on the other side. At least there will be one term on both the sides. So that's why it has more than one, so it's a polynomial. Okay, so I don't want to go to expression and define it, but yeah, any equation that you talk about will be a polynomial because it will have at least 2 terms. Yeah, everybody with me so far? Yeah? Okay, Naina with me? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I will keep on checking with, I keep checking with the new kids primarily because you guys have not gotten used to my style of teaching. So that's why I just keep asking to make sure that I'm not just going too fast. Okay. And then we have Sikha. What's the name of the kid?
Naina?
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, my bad. Read Sikha. I knew you by Naina. I was not seeing your name. I was seeing your name on the side. That's why I was getting confused. Sorry about that. Alright. So, polynomial, nobody has any confusion.
No.
Right? Now, we talked about, did we talk about the zero value? What is the zero value?
We just learned about like square root and what has to do on a graph.
Okay. What is the zero value?
1.
What do you mean by zero value of a polynomial?
There's no value to it.
Okay. So I think we did not talk about the zero value. That's why you guys are still thinking what new stuff this old man is talking about. So Zero value. Let's look at a linear equation first. Let's say 3x plus 4 equals to y. Linear equation, because it has maximum power as 1, and when we use this for plotting a line on a coordinate, drawing it on a coordinate plane, it will draw a line. That's why it's called linear equation. Let's do that boring exercise one more time so that nobody has any confusion. If I have an equation like this, I want to plot it on a coordinate plane. What will I do? 3x plus 4 equal to y. It is a contrast between x and y. It says 3 times of value of x and add 4 to it, that will be the value of y. Meaning if you keep on increasing x, y will increase. If you keep on decreasing the value of x, y will also decrease. Let's see what happens. Let's put that in a table and see, based on this equation, how does the value of y change for the change of x. Okay? Yeah? So, let's say x, let's take value of x equals 0. I took x value as 0. What is the value of y? You put 0 here, this becomes 0, y equals 4. Yeah?
Wait, what's the name of the
I always prescribe kids not to be busy taking notes because you have anyways everything on this thing. So focus on the concept, okay? That's more important. Alright. Now, if I take value of x as 1, let's see what happens. If I take value of x as 1, put x equal to 1 here, so 3 into 1 plus 4 equals y. It becomes 7. If I take value of x as 2, what happens? I'll put 2 here. 3 2 is 6 plus 4 10. If I take value of x as, let's say, minus 2 this time. So 3 into minus 2 plus 4 equals y. This becomes minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2. So y equals minus 2.
Wow, same thing.
Okay. Now, up to this much, everybody is clear, right? No confusion?
No, sir.
No confusion, okay? Okay, and Vishal and Sundara has not joined today. Even Vibhuvan is not there, okay? But Lohit, Praneeth, everybody with me? Lakshita with me?
Are they even playing it?
Yes, sir. No.
Don't go beyond the syllabus, please.
Just a math class.
No, and I don't enjoy saying the same thing again, beta, okay? Please. Now, we had this equation, that is a contract, meaning every value of x will have a corresponding value of y. We said, okay, fine, let's choose some value of x and see how the value of y changes. Okay, I have not done anything fancy so far. Yeah? And I will not do. I don't do anything fancy, I do simple stuff. Now, I got these values, x and y values. So what we will do is, we will plot this on a coordinate plane. So this is my coordinate plane, this is my x-axis, or the number line which is horizontal, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So this is my number line. So for the kids who are, okay, we got one more kid today in the class. What's your name, Beta?
Oh, that's me, it's me.
Say that again.
It's me, Vivon. Vivon.
Vivan. No, Vivan, I know. There is a child with name Smita.
Yeah, it's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Beta, what's your name?
Karima.
Garima. Okay, so Garima is joining from New Jersey. So that's why I was trying to confirm the name. Okay? Alright. So Vivan was kind of trying to distract me from the question. So anyways, coming back to the point. Right now, so Garima, what we are doing right now is we are learning polynomials. Okay? What is a polynomial? It's like an equation where you have multiple things. This is called one term. This is called second term. This is also called a term. Meaning everything that is separated by a plus, minus or any operation sign and an equal to is called a term. Okay. So this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. We have three terms. So when you have an equation which has more than one term, that is called polynomial. Poly is many. So polynomial represents or says that this is an equation which has more than one term, and these are terms like we said. Okay. And you would have dealt with the equation before, right? You know what is the equation, right? So this is the equation that we have, and we are trying to learn something about it. So we have the equation, meaning this is a relationship between x and y, okay? 3x plus 4 equal to y. So this is a relationship between them, which says if you change the value of x, there will be a change in value of y. So what we have done is, we have just randomly picked some numbers. We picked x as 1 and tried to find out what is the value of y. We picked x as 0, see what is the corresponding value of y based on this equation. We picked up x as 2 and we tried finding out what is the corresponding value of y based on this equation. Okay. So we just made this table. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to plot it on a graph. Have you dealt with graph before, Garima? Okay. Naina, you have dealt with the graph as well? No? I think this is your second time interaction with the graph, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, but when you look at a graph is the easiest thing that you can think of, because you guys know about the number line. What I've done is, I have put two number lines perpendicular to each other. This is one number line, 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side, minus 1, 2, so on and so forth this side. And this is another number line. Here I will say, let's say, I will make it a little small one. I will say this is 2, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8, and this is 10. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. So here I have kind of squeezed this one, but still, these are the same thing. Two number lines perpendicular to each other. Okay, that's what is my graph. Yeah? Everybody, even if you guys have played with graph enough, if you keep this with you in a simpler way to interpret, right? Now Sanvi got a friend from New Jersey. Sanvi is in New Jersey as well. So Sanvi and Garima both are from New Jersey. So here we have two number lines which we call as graph. Okay. Alright. So Vishal has joined a little late today. And who is this child? This one. Oh, Vivan. Vivan, you don't keep on distracting me by. Okay, alright. So here, coming back to this one, this is a table that we made, and then we are trying to plot this on a graph, and I call this graph as two perpendicular number lines. Now, let's pick the first one. X equals 0, y equals 4. X equals 0. So everywhere on this line, x will be equal to 0. Y equals 4. So this is my first point. This one. See, 0 and 4. I found the first point. Second point is 1 and 7. Meaning x is 1, y is 7. It's somewhere here. Second point is 2 and 10. When x is 2, y is 10. Somewhere here. Maybe I'm not plotting it up. I've not done a good job with the drawing part of it. It might not look straight. So this point is also taken care. Now minus 2 and minus 2. Minus 2 and minus 2. So this will be here 2 and this is minus 2. This point. If you join these points, it makes a straight line. Yeah. So that is why an equation like this is called a linear equation. Meaning an equation which has maximum power to the x as 1. That is called linear equation, because linear, as I always say, has a line in it. A linear equation will make a line. That's what you see on the board. Forget about it. Yeah, Dikshita. Dikshita. Yeah. Dikshita, go ahead.
We don't get like a straight line like what will happen.
No, that will never happen. That will never happen. If you have a linear equation, if you have a legitimate linear equation, it will be a straight line that is written in stone. That is like Bible. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Alright? I mean, you can play with it. You can randomly try creating some linear equation with two variables and try plotting it and see if you ever come across a situation when it doesn't plot a straight line for you. No harm in trying that. See, even if I say that this is not something that is written in stone, that doesn't stop you guys from proving me wrong. Try doing that in a legitimate graph paper and see if that is true or not. I mean, yeah.
So can a linear equation also make like a slope if you make it like as much as a decimal?
So linear, see, again,
Line.
don't try reading between the lines. That is only for English. Math is very straightforward. Math doesn't bluff around. Okay, math is based on data, based on facts, based on calculation. There is no interpretation. Here, linear equation. I said linear equation draws a line. What does it mean?
It draws a line.
It draws a line. This is 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 a line.
Wow, artistic.
And every line has different slopes. Doesn't matter. I am giving a blanket statement that linear equation draws a line. Now whether this line looks good, beautiful, ugly, handsome, doesn't matter. It's a line. Yeah? I mean, I'm just trying to keep it straight. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
So I will keep poking the new kids, Garima and Naina. Are you guys with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. And again, the reason why I'm asking you guys, because I'm just trying to make sure that you are able to get with my pace or not. That's a confirmation I'm trying to get from myself. Okay. Because every other kid in the class, they have heard me enough, so they might have either tweaked their pace or I might have tweaked my pace for them. But I'm just trying to make sure that you guys are able to follow me well. Okay. Lokshita, Vishal, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vishal.
Hello, sir.
I accidentally erased it.
Okay, not a problem. I mean, as long as you are following me, it's fine. Now, what next? So we saw that, okay, what is a polynomial? What a linear polynomial means, or what a linear equation means. Linear polynomial and linear equation, same thing. Okay, equation you can always term as polynomial, always. So linear polynomial and linear equation, same thing.
Oh yeah, we did one on the zero thing.
So now, I asked you guys a question. Do you know what is zero of a polynomial mean? What does zero of a polynomial mean? It's not a question to answer.
Oh,
What
then
is that?
that was the answer.
What is that?
So it means that.
You gave a wrong answer already, so you will not get a second chance. Now it's my turn to teach everybody. Okay. So again, be mindful of your time and everybody's time. Yeah. Now, look at this. I said, let's say this 3x plus 2, 24 equals y. Somebody is raising hand. Yes, Andrew.
The x values that make the equation equal 0.
X value that makes equation equals 0. Yeah, that will be my next level of interpretation, but I will go with a much simpler approach. Look at this. This is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. I'm saying 0. See, look at this. This is my some value which gives me y as an output. I'm saying 0 value of a polynomial. 0 value of a polynomial. When your polynomial gets a 0 value, meaning you're replacing y with a 0.
What's up? What the
Say the next word also.
heck?
So, linear, see this is my linear polynomial, linear equation. I am saying 0 value of a polynomial. Polynomial this is something here gets me this outcome as y. I'm saying 0 value, meaning my outcome is 0, meaning my y is 0. That is how I want to relate it. So this relates back to the point that Anirudh was making, saying value of x that gives y as 0. I was just relating that, okay, this is a polynomial which gives you y as an outcome. 0 value of a polynomial gives you 0 as an outcome, 0 as a y. I'm just teaching the story, okay? So now 3x plus 24 equals 0. So 3x equals minus 24, or x equals minus 24 by 3, which gives you minus 8. Again, not very important to solve this problem. I'm just telling you that you have this linear polynomial. 0 of a polynomial means what you do with that to get a 0, or 0 as a y. And then from that you get the value of x. Now how you relate it, meaning where will your value of y will be 0? If this is making a line, which place on this coordinate plane the value of y will be 0? Anywhere on the x-axis, meaning where it touches the x-axis. Okay, yeah, Dikshita has a question.
How did you get 24?
This was my value. 3x plus 24, this was my equation, right? 3x plus 24 equal to y. So this is 3x plus 24. So from that I am getting it.
Oh, okay. I thought that was y.
And yeah, I mean this was looking like y, that's why I did the correction here. But don't worry about the question here, okay? This question is not something to worry about right now. What I'm saying is this is my linear polynomial. When I say 0 of a polynomial, what I mean is 0 of a polynomial. Value of this polynomial where it gets y equals 0. Okay? And this is a linear equation that will draw a straight line in the coordinate plane. Where will it get 0? When it touches the x-axis. Yeah.
Wait, so wait, what's the 0 of a polynomial in like simple words?
0 of a polynomial in simple words is value of x which will give you value of y is 0. Value of x that will give value of y is 0 in the linear equation. Again, hear me out clearly. If I have a linear equation, if I say 0 of a polynomial, what I mean is value of x that will give me y equals 0. Now, look at this another thing. I said x and y have a contract, meaning x and y have a contract. Value of x which will give me a 0, meaning it has to be somewhere on the line, but it has to give a y as 0, meaning value of x that gives me 0 as a y value, and that will be something which will be on the x-axis anywhere. Meaning, if you find 0 of a polynomial, that will tell you where your line is intersecting the x-axis.
So we'll take a border between them.
US-Mexico border? US-Mexico border? Which border?
The y border.
There is no border here. It's a straight line. See, these are my two axes. This is my third line. Okay? This is my third line. Don't go to third dimension. You are creating problem for yourself by making the problems complicated. I'm trying to simplify it. And if you keep on complicating the problems, I can guarantee you that you will end up making mistakes for no good reason. Look at ways to simplify things, not to complicate things. Okay, that's the basic of math. That's why I do tic-tac-toe. If I have 54 by 16, I don't like it because this is not a number I want to deal with. I want to make it simple. So this will make it 27 into 2 divided by 8 into 2. Now when it becomes 27 by 8, this is something that is closer to my heart. And this is how I want to deal with math. Not this way. Your approach is this. go from here to here, not from here to here. Yep.
So if you find like the point -8, 0 from like the zero polynomial, like how would you find the other points to make the line?
So see, polynomial is, yep, I'll come to that. Let me see, Dikshita also has a similar question. Yeah, Dikshita.
How do you like solve a quadratic equation?
How do you solve a quadratic equation? So we have not gone to quadratic equation yet. We are still dealing with linear equation. Yeah? We will come to that. We'll come to that. So see, solving quadratic equation is fun, but that needs some preparation. Okay? So we'll do preparation first, then we'll try solving it. That is how you will enjoy it. Otherwise, if I say, okay, I have a quadratic equation, let's solve it, you guys will start running away from this class. Alright. Now, so there was a question that came, okay? And again, these are legitimate questions, okay? The question was, if you try finding 0 of a polynomial, a linear polynomial, how will you make the line? Now look at it this way. If this is my parent equation, okay? This is my parent linear equation, 3x plus 24 equal to y. This equation is not changing. My 0 of a polynomial is just a point on this line. So when I have to draw this line, I will do the same approach. I will find out x and y values and then plot it. When I do 0 of a polynomial, what will I do? Okay, fine. I have plotted this line. This is just my violation mechanism. 0 of a polynomial means 3x plus 24 equals 0, meaning value of x which will give me y equals 0. From this I will get x equals minus 24 by 3, which is minus 8. So this tells me that the same line that I have drawn is actually meeting the x-axis at this point, minus 8 comma 0. That's it.
Oh.
So this is, every point on this line is satisfying this condition. This is a contract. Nobody can breach this contract. This is just a point on this line. That's how you look at it. Like, you can say, okay, where does this line meet the y-axis? It meets here. What is the characteristic of this point? This is where the value of x is 0 actually.
That's because it's like the origin. Okay, to the x-axis.
This is where the value of x is 0. On the y-axis, any point that you pick up, the value of x will be 0 because this is exactly on the same vertical line where you have 0 for x-axis. Similarly, if you look at x-axis, any point on the x-axis, the value of y will be 0. Y coordinate will be 0 because it is coinciding with this point. Yeah? So did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, a quick recap of what, see, this time Vivan with a different name. Okay, so coming back to the same point, when you look at what we have learned so far, we talked about what is a linear polynomial or linear equation. Simple. What is a linear equation? Where the power of x is 1. From this we understand that this is the agreement between x and y, and this cannot change. We looked at different values of x and plotted the corresponding, found the corresponding value of y, and we plotted that, and we saw that it makes a straight line. So a linear equation plots a straight line. Now the next thing that we tried learning was a 0 value of a polynomial. Here the polynomial is a linear polynomial. So 0 value of polynomial means value of x for which the output is 0 or y is 0. Meaning, where will the y be 0? Where it meets the x-axis. So 0 of a polynomial also means where it will intersect with your x-axis. Is everybody with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if Myra is with me. Myra, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, see. Okay, we'll take it offline. Alright. So, coming back to the point. this is what we learned with this, with the linear polynomial. And remember this zero value, this is a very important thing. Now, zero value of polynomial, any polynomial would simply mean all the places where it meets the x, all the points where it meets the x-axis or crosses the x-axis. So, if I talk about the question that Dikshita had, if I talk about x squared plus 4 equals y, this is not a linear polynomial.
There's a quite.
This is a quadratic polynomial. And this is a time for me to get you all scared.
Yay!
Halloween is over, but fun begins. So, this is not as difficult as it sounds. People will say, no parallel talks, no gyan in between, okay? Hear me out. Now, when you look at a quadratic polynomial, our life doesn't change. It remains the same. The basic concept, the basic approach remains the same. Same thing here. If you read this, it says quadratic polynomial. Okay, fine. It's not a linear polynomial, so it will not draw a straight line. That is the that's the going in position for now. Yep.
Wait, how do you know, like, not to draw a straight line from the...
I mean, that's the assumption. Because we said that, okay, just now we saw that, okay, if something is 3x plus 21 equal to y, it has power 1. That is called linear polynomial because it draws a straight line.
Okay.
This doesn't have power 1. That means it is not a linear polynomial, probably. We are assuming that right now, okay? And again, math is a subject where you can distrust your teacher the most. Meaning, whatever I teach, you have to do it yourself to affirm or ensure that whatever your teacher said was actually...
Oh, the answer. Wait, is that a 4 or is that a y? On the left one.
Better? So, x squared plus 7 equal to y. This is a polynomial. It has 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. But this doesn't look like a linear polynomial because it has power 2. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very good.
It's there.
Okay. Alright, so then we'll have dinner together. Everybody with me?
Is that a dog? It could be a cyber.
Does anyone care?
It will be a cyber helicopter also, you never know.
What's a cyber helicopter?
I made it up. Okay. See, when you go out of syllabus, I can go out of the box anywhere, right? So that's why I'm stopping you. I'm stopping you there. Okay, wait. Now, so this is we are calling it, this is given a name. Like my name is Biren, there is no scientific reason for my name, right? So we are giving it a name, quadratic polynomial for now. Now, same thing. So there is a contract between x and y this way that, okay, value of x multiply by itself and add 7, that will be value of y. This is a contract, okay? So let's see what that translates into. X, y. Let's put some more values here this time, okay? Let's say when x equals to 0, what happens? When x equals 0, y is 7. When x is 1, 8. X is 2, 11. X is 3, 16. Let's give some negative numbers also.
Yeah.
Minus 1, same 8. Minus 2, same 11. Minus 2 square will be 4 plus 7, 11. Minus 3, minus 3 square will be 9 plus 7, 16.
-2.
No, 16.
Oh.
Minus 3 square will give you 9, same. So minus 3 into minus 3 is 3 3s are 9 and minus into minus plus.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got this table. Yeah, Dikshita.
How does it get 11?
How did I get 11? When x is 2, y is 11.
To see 2 to the
2 square plus 7. 2 into 2 plus 7.
2 easy.
11.
2 times
Oh, okay, then.
2 times.
So, see, when you ask this question, okay, some people will say this is easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
I will not say it's easy. Do it. I did it, right? What did I do? It's a legitimate question. How did you get 11? Okay, this is how I get 11. This is my calculation, right? X square is 2 square plus 7. 2 square is nothing but 2 into 2 plus 7. What is the harm in keeping things simple? No harm.
That's true.
You got the gyan of your life today? Hope you implement that also. Alright, so this is what it is. Keep things simple. See, I have no shame in doing the calculation. I want you guys to get into the habit of getting your hands dirty. More you do scratch work, more you write, more you do it over and over again, it becomes your muscle memory, okay? You don't have to use your brain anymore. Yeah? Do that. Try practicing that. It helps. Now, so far, we have this table. I have not done anything fancy so far, right? Everybody with me? Naina, am I making you sleep? Very boring?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. No, see, again, I'm just cracking some bad jokes to keep you guys awake, okay? Alright.
Best joke ever.
Okay. Okay. Now I'll feel sleepy if you crack a joke like that, okay? Alright. So, coming back to this one. So, we have just put the table here. Nothing fancy. The same way, like I had linear equation, I have a quadratic equation, I have a contract between them, so I have just put the table. Now, let's look at the coordinate plane and see what happens.
Okay.
No, the coordinate plane is very evil. Oh, I meant, yeah. That's
Done? Okay. Pay attention here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4.
Simple.
And then this side I'll pick a bigger scale. I'll say 4, 8, 12, 16, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12. Okay? Now, first point 0 and 7. X is 0, y is 7. Where will x be 0? On the y axis. 7, somewhere here probably. X is 1, y is 8. When x is 1, y is 8. This is my second point probably. X is 2, y is 11. 2, 11. Somewhere here. 3, 16. 3, 16. Somewhere here.
Oh.
Minus 1, 8. Minus 1, 8. Somewhere here.
See it.
Minus 2, 11. Somewhere here. Minus 3, 16. Somewhere here. Now you join these points.
I can see the looping.
I can also still do
What it became? Is it a straight line by any means?
No, it's a curved line.
It's a curved line which is called parabola.
A what?
Parabola.
a skewy or
Parabola?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very skewy.
Up now. Arif, I'm not liking it. I'm certainly not liking it. You have just 2 more years to go to high school, and if you behave like this, you are learning in a not the right spot for sure. Okay. Now, again, I have big problem pronouncing it the American way. I call it parabola. When I was child, we used to call it parabola. Okay. So I'll let you guys decide how you pronounce it. Parabola is what I remember. I will let you guys choose how you pronounce it. Okay. Parabola. That's it. So that's how it is, okay? I'll not spend my energy and time pronouncing it right. I've got a strong accent, okay? I'll not change that. Alright, so this.
So does a parabola have to become a semicircle, or could it be any like type
Did
of...
I say circle?
No, but I
Why not call it square then?
I meant like
It's
semicircle.
curved.
It's a curve. This is a curve. Will it ever be close to a circle? A semicircle, quarter circle, 1/4 of a circle, 10th of a circle.
1/millionth of a circle.
So, if I say go buy grocery from Walmart, will you go to Home Depot? Don't go.
Go to the hypermarket.
So, do things which are relevant. I am saying curve, let it be a curve. This poor guy has not made any mistake. You are changing its name. Call it a semicircle.
Wait, could it also be like curved, like on like? Could it be like flipped to the right and be curved like
It
horizontal?
could be, it could be. So depending on what your equation is, you will just put this table,
Okay.
and it could, if it's a, it could become like this, 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 it could become like this. Or it could become like this also, depending on what your equation is. I mean, it's nothing but the joining of the point that comes from this table, depending on what your equation is. Yeah?
You see the curve like in the top right corner? Wouldn't that be like, is it positive or negative? So it's not really.
Let's not worry about that for now. I mean, obviously, when we come to talking about parabola and the quadratic equation a little bit more in detail, we'll talk about it. Right now, what is that we're trying to conclude from what we have done so far?
Parabola.
That if it's a linear equation, if it's a linear polynomial, it forms a straight line. If it's a quadratic polynomial or quadratic equation, it doesn't form a straight line, it's always a curve, and that curve is given a name called parabola. Okay? That's where we would stop it. Now, that is not the only thing that we wanted to understand about this quadratic equation. What we wanted to do was the zero value that we talked about just a little bit ago. Now, when you look at, let's do some divide and conquer here. This was my linear equation. Let's say this equals y. Let me not put 4, that gets you guys confused. 3x plus 5 equal to y. This is my linear equation, linear polynomial. And let's say this is my polynomial. Yeah? This one, when we try plotting it, it will make a line like this. I'm not doing the table thing right now. When I do this one, this will plot something like this, or something like this, or something like this, or something like this, or depending on the values. In case of this, we said zero value of this polynomial means where it will meet the x-axis. It will meet only one place. It's a linear equation. Here, don't speak. When your ears are working, your lips are supposed to be in a hibernation mode. Okay? Alright, here. Come back here. Come back here. This one, it plots something like this. So I'm saying my first equation is, it's here. It's not meeting the x-axis. Or I might have a situation where the parabola is crossing the x-axis. But here, see this, it's crossing at two places. I could have another situation depending on what equation I'm dealing with. It meets the x-axis only at one place. Just by looking at it optically, what you see is, at max, the parabola can meet the x-axis or cross the x-axis at two places, at max. If this is a situation, it's meeting at two places. If this is a situation, no crossing the x-axis, no intersecting x-axis. Or if this is a situation, it can meet the x-axis at one point. So, 0, 1 or 2. There is no third option. Your parabola will not go like this. What I'm trying to say here is, your parabola will not meet the x-axis at three places. It will meet at only maximum two places, okay? Because the parabola goes in one direction.
It's a curve means that.
It doesn't flip and come down.
That was my order from school. In actual class.
Yeah?
Wait,
So,
I have a
no,
question.
keep your mouth quiet for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You have made a mistake and you should realize what mistake you made.
Okay.
Now, from this one, what we are trying to conclude, if it was a linear equation,
It would be a line.
it will meet x-axis at one place, the zero value. Here, it can meet up to two places, meaning there are two possible zero values. Up to two possible zero values. Are you guys with me so far?
Yep.
So zero value of any equation or polynomial means the places where it will intersect the x-axis. Or you will solve it for y equals 0. When you put y equals 0, you get value of x where it meets the x-axis. In this case, you will put y equals 0, you will get two possible answers for x. That is what determines that these are 2 points where it will meet the x-axis. That's the summary of what we have learned about polynomials. And if you guys want to learn about how to solve quadratic equation, yes, we can do that in the coming classes. But before you do that, let's see how much time do we have. So I want to give you guys one assignment apart from the assignment that I will give you any which way. If you guys are interested in solving quadratic equation, okay, because that is what will get you closer, much closer to parabola. So there are 3 equations that you should
Wow. What is that?
Too much A with B's. Why?
This is what I would want you guys to remember, memorize. Now it is a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now you'll say it looks like a big deal. It is not.
Is that formula? Like
Okay. So, shh. Give some rest to your mouth. It helps. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Look at these two. They are exactly the same. A plus b whole square and this is a minus b whole square. Output is the same. Only difference being this is plus, so this is plus, this is minus, so this one is minus. That is how you can relate it and remember this. A square plus 2ab plus b square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now we'll see again. This might be sounding gibberish right now. We'll break it down. Okay? A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now let's look at it. What do we mean by a plus b whole square? A plus b whole square. What does it mean? This is such an important formula that will stay glued with you till you end up dealing with math. See, even at the age of 48, it is still the thing.
Very sad.
I'm sure it will continue with me for at least 10 more years.
Let's go.
Now,
Like
I mean, I must give you kudos for not learning anything. There, apart from math, there are some basics I'm trying to teach you because that will help you be a better human being, be a better student, do better in your studies. But I am still failing. If somebody prepares my report card as a teacher, I'll get a 0 for not being able to teach certain basics to Arav.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
I know because he.
Shh. This is the bad side of me. Keep quiet. A plus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square? If we say x square, what does it mean? X into x. If I say 5 square, it is 5 into 5. It is 2 square, 2 into 2. A plus b whole square is nothing but a plus b into a plus b. Now when I'm saying it, don't keep saying it with me in parallel because that disturbs. A plus b whole square is a plus b into a plus b. As simple as that. Yeah? Are you guys with me so far?
Yeah.
Is it sounding complicated or it's okay? Lakshita?
Okay.
Lakshita, Lohit? Anirudh? Everyone? Okay. Garima? Okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, a plus b whole square is a plus b into a plus b. Like we said, 5 square is 5 into 5. So, if I have a plus b into a plus b, I have to break the bracket. So, it simply means a into a plus b plus a into a plus b plus b into a plus b. No, okay, wait, don't go fast. A plus b into a plus b, I'm just breaking the brackets open, okay? A into this plus b into this, that is what it is. Yeah, Naina, you had a question?
No.
Yeah, no, I saw your hand like this, so I thought, okay. Alright, so here, now, let's break the brackets and see what happens. A into A squared. Then I have a plus sign, so I'll write a plus. A into B is AB. Plus B into A, BA or AB. Same thing, 4 into 7, 7 to 4, same thing, right? So I'll write it as AB. Plus B into B becomes B squared. So what do I have? 1AB here, 1AB here, 2AB. So A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. So my A plus B whole squared equals A squared plus 2B plus B squared. Yeah.
What does this apply to?
So this becomes one of the basic rules that you will end up dealing with quite a lot when you are dealing with quadratic equations. Okay. So these three basic rules. I mean, you can always solve it and find it out, like I did just now. But then you will need some of those basic building blocks, right? You can always say 15 times 4 is 60. You can multiply this and find it out. But then why do we memorize tables? That helps you do it faster. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah? So now, if you look at this, this is what we got. What did we do? A plus B whole square is A plus B into A plus B. Now we are breaking them open. So A into this plus B into this. That is how it is. Same way you can solve. I said A minus B whole squared is same value, just one extra negative sign. A minus B whole squared, I said, is A squared minus 2AB plus B squared. How? Same thing. A minus B whole squared is A minus B into A minus B. This becomes A into this minus B into this. So A into A minus B, and then you have a minus sign, so you write a minus B into A minus B. Now you break it open. A into A becomes A squared, minus A into B becomes AB, minus AB, because you have minus sign. Again you have minus B into A, so minus BA, or you can write this as minus AB, same thing. 4 into 7, 7 to 4, same thing. Minus B into minus B, so minus into minus becomes plus, B into B becomes B squared. What happened? A squared minus 1AB minus 1AB minus 2AB plus B squared. Same thing. Yep. Make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody stressed out?
No.
No?
I can relate 2 more hours of this.
Okay. Simple question to everybody was, are you able to follow me or you are finding it complicated?
I don't know what to say.
Mid.
This is really easy.
We
So,
were able to follow you.
okay, that's good. So what I would want is, again, everything that we do is recorded on the video, not your screen, only me and the board that you see. So use that for your revision. There will be some things that are complicated, but why we are doing this? Because we were learning polynomials, and when you learn polynomials, linear part was easy. Then we came across quadratic polynomials, that is where you saw is squared. And then if you have to solve for squared, and you don't know how to solve the quadratic equations, it will be difficult. So that's why we are learning some of the basic formulas which we will use for solving quadratic equations in the coming class. Okay? We will not go into too much of depth because that will be a little too overwhelming for you guys till the middle school.
Okay.
So we'll learn some of the basic thumb rules, okay, like what we are learning right now. Some relatable quadratic equations, the easy ones we'll learn now, and we'll keep remaining for the coming years, okay. I don't want you guys to start losing hair like me by stressing too much about the quadratic equation at this age, okay. A little bit is what we'll learn, and so that we are able to relate and use them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you all good? Yep. Yeah, Vishal.
When learning about the quadratic equation, are we gonna use like the copying the square one or like the quadratic formula?
Quadratic formulas.
Oh,
So
the
we'll,
long one.
we'll see. Yeah.
Plus or minus.
Yeah, minus b plus minus 2 b square minus 4 is the discriminant one. We'll look at those formulas again. We'll not try going too much into depth. I mean, to avoid complication, but we'll see what all you are able to digest. Okay, I mean, I have no limits. I'll just see till the time I see you guys comfortable. Okay, because that's why I keep asking. That's why I keep asking you guys whether it's going fine or not. So the time I see that we are reaching our threshold, I will stop there. Okay. But we'll probably have one class to learn some of the basic operations with quadratic equations, so that way it doesn't look out of the world if you guys end up coming across it. Yeah? Alright? So that brings us to the end of the class. I will let you guys go enjoy the rest of your evening unless you have some questions for me.